up for Cynthia Haskins.
My name is Cynthia Haskins. My favorite activity in the summertime is drinking outside, alcohol at night. My least favorite is waking up the next day. You know how hard it is getting out of bed when the mosquito intake on your left ankle far surpasses your hourly rate, your hourly pay rate? One time I woke up and there were 11 mosquito bites down there. And I only get paid 8 mosquitoes an hour under the table. My boyfriend's constantly reprimanding me. He's like, Cynthia, how many times do I have to tell you? If you keep scratching them like that, you're just going to make them even bigger. Do not believe everything a man tells you. Or women, for that matter. And women. I used to work with this girl, and one day out of nowhere, she's just staring at me. Cynthia, I'm so jealous of you. Okay, why? You have the prettiest nostrils I've ever seen on a person. Talk about a game changer, okay? They're like drill sergeants now. They cling, my nostrils cling to this compliment like it's a palm tree or a stone. I swear to God, I start my day like, Cynthia, do you know what the weather's like out there? You really think you're leaving the house today? Did you not pay attention to Sheena Purvey when she told you the pollen forecast today was 9.7? I don't care, I'm going to work. Cynthia, 9.7! You're right, I'm just calling sick. It's not worth it, right? It's just not worth it. I just started a new job recently, and one thing I'm learning is that when you eat lunch with women, you're not just feeding your body, you're feeding your judgments. It's a learning process, what I went to college for, you know. So my boss, right, the first week I was working there, this is how it went down. She just looked at me every day, like all bewildered, and I couldn't figure it out. And then finally, at the end of the week, she was like, Cynthia, are you a vegetarian? You know what that means? Like, do you not eat meat? I was like, you know what? I actually love meat. But I get paid $8 an hour under the table. I can't really afford to eat meat for lunch every single day. Last Friday I was at the ATM machine in line. There were 10 people behind me and I was crying. You know, I just got to thinking about the rest of my life and reincarnation. I was just like, you know, in my next life I just want to be reincarnated as a dog. And like a good dog, you know. Like yours. Because that's really the only way I can think of to finance my meat consumption anytime soon. One day I was coming out of the store, and I was walking in the parking lot going to my car, and I was parked next to a handicap space. And next to me, it was one of those white vans, like those white vans. And I'm getting in my car, I'm pulling away, I was like so infuriated. And that was the parking lot, I was like, the chick tied up in the back of that van better be handicapped. Because otherwise that guy's got some real explaining to do. Men and women, there's a lot of us here tonight, a lot of faces, clothes, faces of people. And when we engage in different behaviors, right? And I think that for the most part that is a good thing. You know, my boyfriend's really encouraging to me. He's like, I stopped listening to you 10 minutes ago. Why don't you just listen to Oprah and keep a fucking journal? I was like, all right, fair enough. So I got a gratitude journal, period journal, and a gratitude for period journal. Men, they only keep journals if they're about to go on a killing spree. Which is awesome. Before I get out of here, I'll share something with you guys. Relationships can be tough, especially when you pick a guy for just one quality and one quality alone. Like, I'm a sucker for a good voice. But I'm realizing that you can't just use that to bypass all the clues that the guy's just not that into you. So I finally learned my lesson last year. I was dating this guy, and I told him I spent the afternoon cleaning out my car. Pretty basic, right? Thought I was just going to be like, oh, that's cool. Ever use that mace you found? But he was like, why would you need mace? So that's how I used my mace for the first time. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Cynthia Haskins.